Hello,
Hello,
Enrique.
hello, Peter. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you and nice to see all of you guys.
Welcome to this first BIM Cafe episode. This will work as a teaser appetizer for you to know what we're gonna be talking about for the next weeks on every Friday at 10 o'clock. So let's go on it.
Let's go quickly.
Hmm.
Remember, Friday, 10 a.m. Central European Time.
Exactly. So we are preparing these BIM Cafe sessions to spread our knowledge about BIM. And the main goal for you guys is to learn about BIM because BIM is a big word. We hear it so many times, but we don't really have a full understanding of what it means. So we want to get rid of those wrong ideas in our mind and make it clear for through the pace of this session. Quickly, as I said, it's going to be an introduction. We will last for 10 minutes. We just want to talk about this webinar. That is what to do, present ourselves, the topic we will touch, and the objective, which is, I anticipate, is just for you to learn BIM. So first of all, my name is Enrique. I work as a BIM coordinator for many years, and now I want to spread this beautiful knowledge through the webinars that we're going to do again every Friday at 10 a.m. Central European time. You're more than welcome to join. And Pietro, you want to say something?
Of course. Hello, I'm Piotr.
Mhm.
I'm just trying to learn about the beam, and Enrique, he's just we organizing the session mainly just that he will just transmit his knowledge to me, and I'm just really hard learner. So just it's really
Yeah.
difficult sometimes to understand. So we'll go to the nitty-gritty on the details of all of the aspects of building information modeling. Ooh, that
Exactly.
is
So one thing, and the only bit of information I will give you today is going to be the most important. You need to repeat it as a karma every Friday at 10 a.m. BIM stands for Building Information Modeling, and it talks about a methodology. It's not a software, it's a methodology that combines visualization and information. We are creating 3D designs with information inside. Okay?
okay. I will try to learn as
Okay.
much as I can.
I'm going to ask you this at the end of the session, so I hope you can give me the good answer. So, as I say, Friday, 10 a.m. live on LinkedIn, YouTube channel, in live. We can ask us any question. It's totally free. Information is just for share. And we want to do this for people to know more about BIM. We can follow us on our YouTube channel. We will also stream this in case you don't have quick access to LinkedIn, the BIM Cafe, to BIM or not to BIM, as our motto for the webinar.
To beam or not to beam. I like it. I think this is
Yeah,
something
yeah.
which we'll hear it guys a lot of time because I'm still not convinced. I hope Enrique, you will be able to convince me after the all of the session.
Good. This is not a cult, it's not religion, so I'm pretty sure that after that you will love it. So, talking about the topic of the series, a quick walkthrough about the things we prepare to talk about BIM through this series of any episode we want to run from starting from today every Friday at 10 a.m. I'm repeating this so you guys don't forget. On Friday 10 a.m. I have the BIM Cafe session. So, first of all, we will start introducing what is BIM. I already said visualization information, the two main words that you need to keep, and which things are also not BIM. It's not software, it's not a linked data, it's not only for 3D design. It's a collaborative methodology to bring the construction industry to today's technology levels. Okay, this is the concept that we want to present on the first session of BIM, and then we will be talking through the people who use BIM, the AEC sector, architectural engineering and construction. Mainly the people who are related with the construction will be the one who will use BIM, but also this gonna spread through the facility managers, investors, and other contractors so that they are related somehow with the construction industry in place. All those benefits, all those actors, sorry, can get benefit from BIM as a reduction of time and cost, and also increase the productivity during the projects. The BIM is going to be running through basically big projects which require a high level of coordination, communication, and collaboration. Those three C's, another information level key that I want to give to you on this webinar: coordination, communication, and collaboration. They are the key for a successful implementation of BIM into your business. We will be talking also no more focus on the technical aspect. We will go see how can benefit the other parts of the business, mainly talking about marketing and sales, and also human resources, how a company needs to adapt on the full scope of BIM. For example, we need to take a look at the resources we already have and the sales and the marketing strategies to implement BIM, because BIM is also going to give us sales, it's going to give us leads, it's going to give us more marketing and visibility of our product. So it's also important that from the business end, we consider the implementation and see how it affects, as I said, on marketing and sales. Lately, a bit more detail on the next session about the BIM definition itself. We will talk about this LOD or dimensions. LOD stands for level of detail or design. Is basically the amount of information we want to put inside the models, and the dimensions is the maturity of BIM. So how many benefits, how much requirement we get from BIM. It will evolve as far as we go through our projects, but it's to give you an idea about the requirements that are already standing in several countries and what benefits I could get or what is the goal I need to aim to get a BIM solution on on the construction project. And lately also we will take a look at the BIM libraries. It is called the online or virtual catalogs where everyone can browse on existing 3D objects, BIM objects. They are intelligent and they have the information inside and how they can download it and transform also those downloads into sales. This is the connection with the marketing and the sales. We want to get leads and connection from the downloads of our objects. So how to link all that and how mostly for the manufacturer is important to provide this online or virtual catalog.
So all of these things we will be sharing during the sessions, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I'm just going quickly through. As I said,
You will be checking me in the after all of the session. You will check if I did well. Okay, I got that one. I like it. Ooh.
good. Other things we will talk about some of areas about the BIM implementation. We explain what is BIM. We see what can we use it for, and we want to implement it. There is several stages to go through. First of all, we need to assess if our business is ready to adapt BIM. So we need to check on the business perspective and on the staff or the people perspective, if we are ready to adapt BIM and what are the things we need to change or adapt to make BIM into my business. And after that, we draft a BIM implementation plan, also called BIM execution plan. They are the different stages or phases that the business needs to go through to successfully embrace BIM as a methodology. This is a very important topic because it will define the pace and the state and the outcome of this technology, because ultimately our goal is to spread the knowledge about BIM and for you guys to learn and implement it into the business. So, of course, for people who are mostly in the construction industry, it's going to be interesting, but as I said, it affects many other departments. So if any of you don't work directly with the construction industry, but you are in a department within a company who has a relationship with the construction industry, this also is important for you because it will affect eventually your work if your company decides to go through a BIM implementation. And lastly, this is the last slide of the of the topic we will be covering. After explaining all that, we will go through a bit more technical details of how BIM actually works. What is called the coordinated model or the federated model is the logic behind BIM. So BIM basically works as a central source of information, or CDE, where all the model information are put in through, and the different parties they take it from it. So the coordination is very important here. Remember those three C's: coordination, collaboration, and communication. We need to have them properly implemented to work well with BIM. And here is where we see some examples, good case studies about how this can be beneficial if we implement it on the construction project or not. And for the finish, we can take a look at the situation worldwide about the BIM, which countries have already implemented some regulation. If we want to apply for public tenders, you need to provide a certain level of BIM implementation or not. So it's going to be also important to give you a general overlook of how the world is adapting this new methodology.
Very good. So I think I understand the flow. So through all of the flows, I will try to understand, how it works, and then I can just help you guys just with all of our experience to run the BIM assessment. Okay, got it. Now understand.
Perfect. So it's going to have a full package of BIM through all these 10 sessions. You can take a look at all these different chapters later on demand on our YouTube channel when they are released. But ultimately, we want to explain what is BIM, we want you to embrace BIM, and we can help you to do that.
Very good.
And as I said, our objective is basically we want you to learn about BIM, nothing else. Very simple, straightforward. We want to share our knowledge. You guys learn about BIM, and when you hear this word, you don't know, okay, yeah, I heard it so many times, but I don't know really what it means. Building is about becoming international manager. No, we know building, information modeling. And what are the two words, as I asked before, Peter, at the beginning? They stands for two words to define BIM. Can you tell me?
Building information modeling.
Modeling, and the two words to define it. We are
Uh,
visualization and
information and visualization.
There you go. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Come on.
Uh,
Visualization and information.
yeah, I supposed to know this after the 10th session, not now,
Excellent.
man.
Okay, no, but I'm
Huh?
just giving as I'm giving you how it will go, because I'm gonna keep repeating this as my mantra for you guys. So BIM is visualization information, and we want you to learn about it. All right.
Yeah, I'm not shy, but I think this is important. I think as well, Enrique, just to make sure that we are. You can just guys jump through the different sections. So just if you really would like to learn very quickly and briefly about what's the classification is on what are the key obstacles on the beam implementation. What's the project?
Perfect.
You can just jump to the session to the videos which will really represent this and
Mhm.
learn about it. You don't need to go for all of it all together. So choose what you want.
And if you like what you're seeing and you want to contact us, we have our booking calendar. The links are on every video description and also on the events on LinkedIn. You can just quickly synchronize our calendars and connect to have a free consultation, 30 minutes or whatever, talk with us to talk about the beam, to see your present your doubts and also place some questions and also suggest some other topics. We are fully open to this. We are testing this environment, so you are our audience and our judges too. So let's please contact us if you want to hear about anything or get some insight about BIM. We are your guys. So thank you so much for the welcoming. I hope you
Okay,
guys are liking there.
let's do this, guys. Okay, thank you very much, Enrique. I appreciate the introduction, and let's just go for all of the sessions. Hope we will just be able just to explain you easily in the easy way, and I
Perfect.
hope I will learn. So that's the important.
Perfect. Thank you so much, everyone. We see you next Friday. Remember, at 10 a.m., we're here on LinkedIn and YouTube Live. See
Thanks,
you.
you guys. See you at
Bye.
10 European time.